What's going on, Jerome's raw, real parking lot rant? I'm gonna have a sunburn here, like I'm Batman or something. I'm Batman. But Vikings football less than 3 weeks away, and we're very soon going to see the Flores defense. Pissed off Flores, by the way. Flores is a tough guy, but those two with comments have to just like irk him a little bit. So Daniel Jones going to be giving the Vikings a couple pick sixes, but also storyline that game. Obviously, it's not the Jets, but Darnold going back to MetLife Stadium. What was it? His home stadium for a couple years with the Jets, where he was the number 3 overall pick in 2018, and a bit of a homecoming for him returning to the Meadowlands. Now, the question is Sam Darnold. So he's the major question mark around the Vikings this year. The Flores defense should be good to go. Jefferson is obviously going to be great. Addison, if he stands on the field, is good. Hockenson, once he gets back, is great. Aaron Jones is going to be solid. But what about Darnold? Right now, a major part of the equation for this season was taken out after J.J. McCarthy was placed on season-ending injured reserve after his meniscus surgery. Sort of is what it is. But that would have been an interesting dynamic. But I don't think that Sam Darnold was going to be cut out for having J.J. McCarthy just nipping at his heels and behind him every single week. I just don't think, from the sample size that we've seen from Sam Darnold, I just don't think confidence-wise it would be good for him that every single play that it doesn't go for a 90-yard touchdown is boo, boo, put in JJ, boo. So in a weird way, I actually think that McCarthy going on IR is good for Darnold in the short term. Also, it sucks for us Vikings fans because we wanted to see McCarthy out there, but also getting that meniscus fully taken care of and fully repaired, probably for the best for him long term. And also, he still gets all the benefits from sitting in the building, learning every single day, grinding that film, learning the offense. So he'll be fine. But the question is, how good does Darnold have to be for the Vikings to have success this year? Now, I'm under no illusion that Darnold has to be a top 10 quarterback. Although, if he is, no problem, man. No muss, no fuss. But he's got all the weapons around him. Jefferson, Addison, Jalen Speedy Naylor, he's developed some nice chemistry with in training camp. Hockenson, when he gets back, is a top 3 tight end. He's not 3. Darius and O'Neal watching his ass. Hopefully that interior offensive line gets good to go. And the running game should be better this year because it can't be as bad as it was last year. And O'Connell knows his man. And O'Connell is going to structure the offense, not put Darnold in bad situations. And it's really up to Sam Darnold. And basically all Darnold needs to do is not make mistakes, distribute the football to the playmakers, take what is there. You won't go broke taking a profit, and not give the ball to the other team. That's it. That's it. And also, like we said, I don't think that he was built to have a young gun like McCarthy behind him, just like, hey, you doing good? You doing all right? Boo, put in the rookie. So I think this is a great spot for Sam Darnold. And we talked about why he has all the advantages in this situation, because as someone who watched every single snap of his at USC, he can look really damn good. But also, like his redshirt sophomore season at USC, he was playing a lot of hero ball. And sometimes that works out, sometimes that doesn't. And with the Jets, he didn't have any protection. His best receiver was Robbie Chosen Anderson and Jamison Crowder. His offensive play callers was Adam Gase. And then Carolina, there was pressure there too. Like, he was trying to resurrect his career and prove that he wasn't a mistake. But then he had the overrated Joe Brady and Ben McAdoo calling plays for him. And also his best receiver was Robbie Chosen Anderson. Plus they traded McCaffrey. Eventually they got rid of DJ Moore. It was just a mess, man. It was a mess in Carolina too. But now I feel like all of the pressure is off Sam Darnold. And he could just play ball, man. And again, also JJ going on season-ending IR, that takes away even more pressure. So there's not much expected of him. I mean, so many people said, like, well, Darnold proved that he's a bust, so he's a bust, right? But let's not forget, like, Darnold's 2022 Carolina Panthers teammate Baker Mayfield was able to resurrect his career last year with the Buccaneers and then got paid. And also the year before that, 2022, Geno Smith resurrected his career in Seattle and got paid, right? So why not Sam Darnold in terms of the clear resurrecting a quarterback bust from the dead season? Why not Sam Darnold? And Darnold has a way better supporting cast and situation than Geno in Seattle in 2022 and Baker in Tampa Bay in 2023. Way better. Well, Maybe not way, but better. But I don't know, it's all up to him, man. But basically, the Vikings really have no other options. Like, I know that Mullins can throw a bajillion yards in this offense, but also he'll just give the ball to the other team occasionally. And Darnold, like, he doesn't have to reinvent the wheel. And frankly, if Darnold is a top 12 to 15 quarterback, a top half of the league type quarterback in terms of yards, efficiency, quarterback rating, QBR, PFF grade, etc., the Vikings can do some damage. Because, hey, if Darnold's not giving the ball to the other team and the Vikings are able to run the ball, play action's viable, you got Jefferson, Addison, Hawkinson, Jalen Speedy Naylor doing the damn thing, and then that Flores Hellfire defense just being opportunistic on the other side of the ball, this team is going to be dangerous, man. I'm not saying, I'm just saying. And I know we get accused for sipping on some scissor, drinking that purple drink, except it's true. It's true. But if Darnold is ass, thank you, and consistently gives the ball to the other team, it could be a long year. But I guess we'll see what happens, man. But your thoughts are thoughts. How good does Sam Darnold have to be? Let us know in the comment section below. You guys know what to do. Skull, no production value.